So I have these three switches. The first one's going to be P, and then the other two are Q and R. Q and R are the paper jam centers, and P is if the paper tray is full. So none of them are flicked right now, so the light is off right there. But if the paper jam or if there's no paper, then it's going to be on no matter what happens with anything else. So you can see that that stayed on through all of them. But then if we only have one of the jammers sensing it, like this one, it's not going to mark anything, but if they're both up, then there's something jammed in there. But if this one's down and that one's up, then it's off again. This is my greater than, less than, or equal to board circuit. These first two bits here are my A bits, and these next two are my B. Then the first light on the left here is the greater than, middle is equal to, and the left is less than. So right now they are all set to 0, and that is equal, so the middle light's lit up. Then if I switch the first one on A, that's going to set it to be greater than. If I put that down and switch the next one, it's still greater than. And they're both on, that's 3, that's still greater than 0. But then if I go over to B and I switch the first one, that is going to be less than, because A is less than B, which now is going to be 2. So and then if I keep going, these are going to be equal to, because they have the same switches for each bit. So it's 1 0 1 0. And then I go down, this one will go over to less than, because B is larger than A, which is 1. 3 is larger than 1. And then this next one, we're going to have greater than, because 3 is greater than 2. And then now it's less than, because 1 is greater than 0, or 0 is less than 1. And then these two, this will be a greater than, because 2 is greater than 1. And then we have equal, because 1 is equal to 1. Then we have a greater than, because we have 3 is greater than 1. And then we have a less than, because 0 is less than 3. And then we still have a less than, because 2 is less than 3. And then we still have another less than, because 1 is less than 3. And then lastly we have an equal to, because 3 is equal to 3.